Hey there, Dark Star here. Gonna give this another shot. I hope this one doesn't crash. So trying a 787 flight from Zurich to Innsbruck. So I've decided to go this route, which is going to take me down south of Innsbruck, back around, and then up the valley. Hopefully. Let's get our route loaded in here. And let's start looking at our charts. I did update everything today, so I don't know, that might make it worse, who knows. That looks about right. Let's get some of these logos off here. I'll remove the flight label just to clean it up a bit. And one thing I did want to do, let's just compare. This should be basically the same. Sort of wish I'd picked the longitude or something. So weather is supposed to be bad at Innsbruck. So let's make this bigger. Just for looking at our charts here. Almost wonder if it'd be better just to bring it up on a web page and show that. Okay, to start off with, we want to look at our origin charts. Well, I guess actually might not matter until we get a definitive departure runway here. Maybe we'll put the flight label back up just for now. Oh, crud. see. So we'll wait on that. Report info should, well, let's start by looking at this departure, because I'm hoping we're going to take this departure for sure. Okay, Sierra. One thing I always do is I click on this, and what I really want to do is click on the whole chart. I just want to see the chart for starters. Not over, this button overlays it on the map, which is really cool, but. And I think one thing we can do when we do that is, if we have telemetry up, we can see where we are. We're right there. But for just looking at this departure, I want to see where did you go? Okay, it's probably going to blank out again here for a sec. Burning fuel here, guys. So our runway heading should be 331, and then we're gonna, I believe this means expect vectors. Max 210 knots. We'll start off at 200, that's fine. We're gonna start off, whoa. $3,000. 500, and then we're going to expect like 5,000 or 6,000. We need to be above. And then 8. I don't like this mechanism, at least as it's implemented in here. This is not good. 50 knots below 10,000, of course. Requires a minimum climb gradient of 4.7% up to 2,100. Ground speed versus climb speeds. So if we're looking out here, we're going to be climbing pretty hard. I'd say shoot for this one at least. I mean, that should be no problem, right? 1,337 feet per minute. Trying to get connected to power here. Okay, we are apparently November 891 Sierra Bravo Heavy. I'm gonna have the co-pilot help run the radio. But first, let's just double check our ATIS information.
Transition level 070. Advise on initial contact, you have information Delta. Zurich Airport information Delta. 0338 Zulu. Wind 220 at tree. Visibility 10 miles or more. Rain. Few clouds at 900. Ceiling 1400 broken. Temperature 08. Dew point 07. QNH1016. Transition level 070. Advise on initial contact, you have information Delta.
Alright, we have information Delta.
Zurich Airport information Delta. 0338 Zulu.
Alright, let's see. Shoots. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to put this on hold for a while. Well, let's go ahead and at least get our clearance here. Zurich delivery, good evening. November 891 Sierra Bravo Heavy at gate 24 with information Delta, requesting clearance to Innsbruck as filed.
November 891 Sierra Bravo Heavy, Zurich delivery, information Delta correct, expect runway 34, edges 1 Juliet departure. Squawk 1000.
Cleared to Innsbruck. Departure edges 1 Juliet, squawk 1000, November 891 Sierra Bravo Heavy.
Negative, squawk 1000.
Oh, I think I did say that wrong. Cleared to Innsbruck, departure Deja 1 Juliet, squawk 1000, November 891 Sierra Bravo Heavy.
November 891 Sierra Bravo Heavy, read back correct. Contact ground 121.755 when ready for push or start.
Wilco, ground on 121.755 when ready. Okay, and I will be back, I guess, in a little bit, and we will work on, let's get our fuel in at that point. from that. I've been working on things, getting kind of different values from my reference values here. That might be because I think this is suggesting derated thrust. I wonder if there's some way to, also meant to check is, yeah, 34 is the right one. So I wonder if we say that, and calculate. Now we get, okay, we get closer values now. Excuse me. Okay, this is the correct departure. That looks like the correct arrival. So it looks like it imported all that correctly. There's a discontinuity here. We're going to go direct from there. And somewhere in here should be missed approach. I'm not sure where. There. Okay. Now we got a warning earlier that our flight level might be a problem. What did this recommended 2,500 feet. So let's actually go with that, I guess. I mean, 25,000 feet, flight level 250. Now if we look here, do we get a transition altitude? Initial climb clearance 5,000. That's the... Okay, yeah, we're gonna come in here, go around that way. RTT, and then it didn't work. So again, I'd kind of like to know their transition altitude and not just assume 18,000. So far I've not found it. Happy lights are for a 3.5 degree slope. And if we're coming in on 26, there should be flashing lights here. Let's go to our approach. Zulu. Okay, here's our approach. 9,500 feet. Transition leveled by ATC. And I bet Beyond ATC is not going to tell us these things. So let's see. Let's go ahead and go to our next stage here and request push and start. November 8, 9er 10 Bravo Heavy, ready for push and start.
November 8, 9-1 Sierra Bravo Heavy, Zurich apron, pushback approved. Face northwest.
Pushback approved, face northwest, November 8, 9er 10 Bravo Heavy. Okay, I don't think we actually need a pushback technically, since we're, I think, going right here, right? We're the confirmed runway 34. Oops. So let's go ahead and go to our airport info. Let's go to the overlay. And this is 34 right here, so. Zurich ground, November 8, 9er 10 Bravo Heavy, requesting taxi.
November 8, 9-1 Sierra Bravo Heavy, runway 34, taxi at pilot's discretion.
Taxi to runway 34, hold short. Pilot's discretion, November 8, 9er 10 Bravo Heavy.
All aircraft be advised, information echo now current, QNH 1016. November 8, 9-1 Sierra Bravo Heavy, contact Zurich Tower 118.1.
Contact Zurich Tower on 118.1, November 8, 9er 10 Bravo Heavy.
Negative, tower on 118.1.
Tower on 118.1. Pretty sure that's what I said. Zurich Tower, good evening. November 8, 9er 10 Bravo Heavy, holding at runway 34, ready for departure.
November 8, 9-1 Sierra Bravo Heavy, Zurich Tower, wind 210 at 4, runway 34, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 34, November 8910 Bravo Heavy. So we are cleared for takeoff. We did not get a climb clearance, but I think it might be 5,000. But one of the things I saw said 3,500, so that's what's currently in the autopilot. We want to get our strobes on. That's why you need two people. The lights, runway lights can come off, strobes on. We are heading roughly going to be 331. We're at a little bit of an angle right now. We want to get auto throttle on. Ready at long last. I can't remember. Okay, we're good. Positive climb, gear up.
November 891 Sierra Bravo Heavy, reset transponder. Squawk 1000.
We did forget to do that. Transponder 1000, November 891 Sierra Bravo Heavy.
November 891 Sierra Bravo Heavy, contact Zurich departure 125.955.
Zurich departure on 125.955, November 891 Sierra Bravo Heavy.
Negative. Zurich departure on 125.955.
I said Zurich departure 125.955.
Negative. Zurich departure on 125.955.
Contact Zurich departure 125.955, November 891 Sierra Bravo Heavy.
Why does it suck so bad? Come on. Zurich departure, November 891 Sierra Bravo Heavy. 3,500.
November 891 Sierra Bravo Heavy, Zurich departure. Good morning. Identify. Flying to flight level 120.
Flight level 120, November 891 Sierra Bravo Heavy. Okay, something up there. I don't remember how to do this. Let's go vertical speed. 120. Let's see, what are we doing? I think Beyond ATC is not very good at is following the departure plan. We should be getting our flaps up. We didn't crash on takeoff this time.
November 891 Sierra Bravo Heavy. Contact Zurich Radar 126.225. Bye-bye.
Zurich Radar 126.225. Uh-oh. We lost our map. Like a super short flight, that's for sure. Terrain is what I want. I think. Maybe I can do terrain over here too. And I really want the engine over here, and I want this to be full screen. There we go. Well, I don't know if we should or not. Never did find the transition altitude. Oh, we never announced our frequency. Zurich radar, November 8 Niner 1 Sierra Bravo Heavy, flight level 120.
November 891 Sierra Bravo Heavy, Zurich radar, good morning. Radar contact, climb to flight level 250.
Flight level 250, November 891 Sierra Bravo Heavy. Might not make it. Now, how do we get up there? Used to be the altitude and the flight level change is probably a good one, right? I would like to get up there before top of descent. And it is bleak out here right now. Climb even more aggressively. There we go. Give our passengers a fun ride here. Oh, there we go. Breaking out of the clouds. So, man, I wish we could request the wind. Whatever. We'll just wing it.
November 891 Sierra Bravo Heavy, contact Vienna Center 12 for decimal 4.
Contact Vienna Center 124.4. Alright, here we go. Top of climb. Now we should go standard. This is not the first time I've completely lost maps. Kind of weird. if those other screens would have worked if I clicked on them instead of the button next to them. Nope, I think only the ones here. So we could probably do performance. We want to do copy FMC data. What I really want is my landing. Seems to be takeoff. Is there a next page? Can we go to... Not very helpful at this point, but it seems to do it. So what I want to know right now is where is our top of descent? Right here. Question is, should we fly the whole approach through the clouds ourselves, or should we let the autopilot help us? I did fly it once in the Vision Jet assistance. So many more windows. Really pretty out though. Oh man, look at that. Very nice. So the main thing we want to watch on our descent is the terrain. Waypoints, something. Not sure what that is. No vertical data. descent, I guess. Go down pretty far, right? Because it's going to fly the altitude restrictions, like above 14,000, above 12,000, above 9,500. One thing we need to remember is get our lights on and everything. Oh, we never got these off, actually. Huh. I want to get those back on. We'll start descending below 10,000. Let's hit some checklists. Did that. Already did that. Got the flaps up. So take off. Climb, landing gear, flaps. We kind of forgot the flaps for a while, but we did get them off. We just left seatbelt sign on. Cancel recall switch. I'm not sure what that is other than it clears this or recalls messages. That's what I've learned. So let's go 4 on this, unless we figure out how to get that data. I really want the we want to do that. We'll double check altimeter too. And then what do we got on landing? Speed brake armed, yes. Flaps down. Okay. Okay, we should be hitting top of descent here. We lowered our altitude already. We're in VNAV mode, so it should start descending. We want to do a couple things.
Vienna Center, November 891 Sierra Bravo Heavy. Good morning. Flight level 250.
Not for long.
November 891 Sierra Bravo Heavy, Vienna Center, radar contact. November 891 Sierra Bravo Heavy, turn left, heading 085.
Yeah, I'm gonna fly the approach. I'm not gonna fly your vectors.
Turn left, heading 085. November 891 Sierra Bravo Heavy. November 891 Sierra Bravo Heavy, ready for descent.
November 891 Sierra Bravo Heavy, Elmham 1 Alpha, runway 08, descend to 8,300 feet, QNH 1017.
Oh shoot, we're in inches. It wants to send us to runway 8.
November 891 Sierra Bravo Heavy, Elmham 1 Alpha, runway 08, descend to 8,300 feet, QNH 1017.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. So we passed top of descend and we did not start descending. So I guess we do. Maybe I want vertical speed mode. Let's just go at a nice cozy 2200 for now. I don't know why it didn't start descending though. Okay, so we can switch to that, and we got, yeah, 1016. Okay. Okay, 14,000 feet here. It is not applying that restriction though. So maybe we need to, I mean, I don't know if it's going to or not. I'll just put them in and dial them down myself, just in case. And that is giving us control over the airspeed, and we'll want to slow down to around 240 before we get to below 10,000 feet. Probably since we pass Umweg. Or at Umweg. Just coming right up. And it'll be 12,000 feet. And we are way high right now, so we're going to need to descend faster. We can go about as fast as we need right now. We got plenty of headroom. Until we get to here. Let's say 230, indicated airspeed, yada yada yada. And our next one's going to be 9,500. Let's get some assistance here. So as soon as we hit 9,500, we should smooth out. We got a little ways to go here. What speed can we put laps or gear down? I don't think we're there yet. Our speed is coming down a bit. Starting to see some terrain pop up here. Let's smooth this out a little bit. 1,000 feet to go. As soon as we hit that 9,500 here, we're going to start slowing down real quick. Go ahead and do laps 1. Go ahead and get speed brake armed. There we go. coming up on the, where we want to get down to 3325. Nice. And at some point we want to arm our approach. We're not even descending, are we? Autopilot off, auto throttle off. Get geared down. Flaps every 10. There's our glide slope coming up. Above the glide slope again. I don't quite have the runway in sight, but I think I see where it probably is. Way up there. Correction, I do not see where it would be now. Is this one of the ones where you have to turn at the last minute to catch the runway? Idea where the runway is yet. All right, gear is down. Oops. Drift over here. that it over there? Holy moly. It's gonna be brutal. Very short.
Seat rate 500. $50, $40, $30, $20, $10.
Well, not the prettiest landing ever. I need a lot more practice. Big honking plane though. Oh, the speed brakes didn't come back in. I don't remember how to get the speed brakes in. A keyboard shortcut is all I remember. Blah. Okay, well that was tonight's near disaster, brought to you by Dark Star Airlines. Please remember, you have no choice but to fly with us. What is it? Is it control backslash? There we go. Yeah, I think I'm not following the VNAV profile. Caused us some problems. Okay, well, let's see how we did checklist-wise. We did not get the taxi lights on. We did do that. Flaps, auto brakes. Runway clear. We should have gotten the APU started. So let's see, APU start would be here. And that'll take a minute to come on. Then landing lights off, run lights off, strobe off, wing off, logo off, nav off. A little close. Of course, we could have just gone external power now. We don't really need the APU on. Strobe off, taxi lights on, but we didn't do that. Auto brake automatically went off when we tapped the brakes. We got the flaps up. This should go to transponder. I know where it is. It's just hard to look down. But we're about to turn it. We're here at the gate anyway, so we'll just put it in standby now. Shut down. I don't. It says hydraulic panel set. Set to what? Auto, I guess. My understanding is you wouldn't use aft external power unless you're doing something special, so we did that. The fuel pumps can come off. Wouldn't we shut down the engines first? Weird that they come up differently. Okay, already did that. Parking brake, I can't remember. Parking brake, it's here. Pull, okay. Switch is cut off. C1 and C2 electric pump selectors. 2 off. Demand to off. And with the engine shut down, beacon can come off. Really, since we're on that, like that can come off too. Taxi lights off, flight director off. Apparently there was a crash or something caused, or a near crash or something caused by the flight director being left on. And we did that. And our weather radar, I don't know. We have weather radar on anywhere? And secure. Again, this is a weird one to me. Like, why would you turn external power off before you do other things? Like, you just want to kind of shut down cleanly. Like, you do that. I don't know when you would do that. The deck door. Emergency lights up here. off. And it's tough to get to. From that angle, anyway. Axe. I think that's these. Just double check. And then recirc, I think of the inner one. Nope, up here. HUD combiner, stow, okay. APU off, battery off. Where's battery? There it is. So now that you might go external power off first, and then battery. All right, enjoy your stay in Innsbruck.